We're doing it a bit different today. On an all-day rain forecast, we're driving to Chitwan. Not for any sort of travel content, but to have a small podcast discussion with a friend of mine.
सेकेन्ड मात्रै हो मजाले भेट्नु पाएको तर अति इन्सपिरेसन ड्राइभ गर्छु म किनकि अब एटलिस्ट युट्युबिङ भ्लगिङ भन्ने सिङबाट मोनेटाइज गर्न मिल्छ दे आर स्पोन्सर्स आइ एम ग्रेटफुल तर तपाईँको सेक्टरमा हुन त हि इज वर्किङ विथ हुन्छ नि बाहिरको ठुल्ठुलो कम्पनीहरूसँग काम गर्न भएको तर मोस्टली स्ट्रगल बेसी छ ब्युरोक्रेसी बेसी छ यो वाइल्ड लाइफमा खिच्दाखेरि कम्प्लिकेसन्स अथाह छ क्या त्यो सिस्टमकै सिङ छ त्यसमा त बेसी डुवेल नगरौँ तर कसरी चाहिँ सुरु गर्नुभयो अलिकति सानोतिनो मात्र यस्तो छ
मेरो चाहिँ प्यारेन्ट्स भनौँ मेरो ड्याड चाहिँ अर्निथोलोजिस्ट हो बर्ड वाचिङ अनि गाइडिङ पनि गर्नुहुन्थ्यो अनि उहाँबाट इन्सपायर्ड भएर म सानैबाट दुर्बिन बोकेर होइन चरा हेर्ने के एनिमल्सहरू म त यही माहौलमा हुर्केँ नि त सौरामै भनेपछि नेसनल पार्कको बोर्डरै भयो बााउन्ड्रीमै अनि यसो खोलाहरूमा स्विमिङ गर्न जाँदा क्रोकोडाइलहरू साइडमा हुने गैँडाहरू हुने त्यही त हो नि यही माहौलमा हुर्केपछि अनि बढी नलेजहरू भयो वाइल्ड लाइफको अनि स्टडीहरू गरेँ अनि म चाहिँ सानैबाट नेसनल जियोग्राफी डिस्कभरी हेर्ने एकदम इन्ट्रेस्टेड क्या अनि त्यहाँबाट हाम्रो नेपालको किन आउँदैन खोइ त नेपालको केही पनि छैन इन्डियासम्म आइसक्यो अफ्रिकामा छ अब लायन्सहरू छ टाइगर पनि इन्डिया हाम्रो नेपालमा पनि छ नि त टाइगर छँदै छैन भनेपछि अनि केही गरौँ भन्ने सोच आयो अनि ड्याड ममले पनि सपोर्ट गर्नुभयो अनि क्यामेरा किनेर त्यहाँबाट अनि एकदम लागि परेर सेल्फ लर्न गरेँ सुरुमा अनि पछि युट्युब गुगलहरूमा हेरेँ अनि त्यसपछि हिँड्न थालेँ अनि त्यसपछि सिक्दै सुरुमा चाहिँ फ्रस्ट्रेट हुन्थ्यो होइन खिच्नै नजान्ने अनि खिच्दा भनौँ ट्राई गर्दा अनि लर्न गरेर एकदमै अनि प्रोफेसनल्ली अनि हिँड्न थाल्यो
अहिले चाहिँ त्यो प्यासनबाट छुट्टिँदाखेरि अलिकति मिस हुन्छ कि अब यो रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी भएर हो कि किनकि अब यत्रो लेजेन्डरी फोटोग्राफर म भन्दैछु बाहिरतिर भइदिए प्रेसिडेन्टले नै मेडल सेडल लाएर ल तिमी यो गर त्यो गरेछ तर अहिले झन् एज इट गोज अहेड अहिले त अलिकति कमर्सियलाइज हुन थालेको छ वाइल्ड लाइफ फोटोग्राफी त्यहाँ झन् वन्स अगेन केही किसिमको सिस्टमेटिक अप्ठ्यारोहरू आइरहेको हुन्छ कि अब यस्तो कुराहरू छ नेपालको कन्टेक्स्टमा सो अहिलेको सिनमा वेयर आर यु के हुँदैछ
होइन धेरै दुःख लाग्छ होइन अलिकति टाढा हुँदा वाइल्ड लाइफ फोटोग्राफी म चाहिँ एकदम पिस लभर पिस मन पराउने मान्छे नेचरमा भुल्ने मान्छे अनि तपाईँको थोरै दुःख त लाग्छ तर फ्यामिली बिजनेस पनि हेर्नु पऱ्यो होइन
So I have just begun driving off of home around Kote Shore. Today's destination is going to be Pokhara, and it's going to be an all-day drive because I do not plan on getting there in one single sitting. It's going to be a couple of detours. I'm anticipating some traffic on the highway, and then I think most of all, I am looking forward to the drive on this BYD Dolphin. Thanks to BYD Nepal Cymex for lending over a car. I just wanted to experience this in a different vehicle this time and thought I'd take you. on the journey. Today's going to be less about the car and more about the journey. TP, and as for torque, it's not the torquiest EV in town, but it definitely got up all the hills in Shivapuri with that 180 Newton meters, well and easy. So we're now heading down towards Nuwakot.
Hey Trail Tribe, after an unforgettable 10 days in Doha, Qatar, we've landed in Nepal, ready to start a new chapter in our journey. Nepal is a place we've always dreamed of visiting, and the next 3 weeks are going to be filled with exploration, learning, and cultural immersion. In this video, we'll take you through our first 4 days in Kathmandu. Join us as we navigate the insane streets, try the local foods, and adapt to a life in this vibrant and mysterious country.
We are the Stone family, and while we're thrilled to share our journey with you, these videos have a special purpose. They're a living scrapbook for our daughter Shanti to relive our family's experiences when she's older. Your enjoyment and support means the world to us, but ultimately, these are our heartfelt home videos crafted with love for Shanti's future. Join us as we explore new cultures, create lasting memories, and document our growth as a family. And we hope that you'll find joy in them too.
Wow, this is like a house, Shanti. We're at our hotel, the Saligram, here in Chiang Mai, and they have a restaurant.
We are not in Thailand, my love. It's been a long day.
Yeah, we went Kathmandu. We're trying to order dinner. I'm going to get the Nam Tok Gai. And what, are you stealing mommy's shrimp?
I said, do you want shrimp? And she said, ew. And I said, I may get shrimp, so that, are you gonna leave mine alone? The first bite she took was off my plate, and it was shrimp.
त्यहाँ पुग्नलाई लगभग 3 दिन जस्तो लाग्छ होला, 3-4 दिन जस्तो। अनि आजको हाम्रो फर्स्ट डे चाहिँ हामी धुन्चेसम्म जान्छौँ, त्यहाँ हाम्रो ड्रोनको पेपर वर्क गर्नु छ हामीले। त्यसपछि नेक्स्ट डे चाहिँ हामी ठुलो स्याप्रो जान्छौँ र त्यहाँदेखि चाहिँ हामी लौरी बिना हुँदै गोसाइगुन्डसम्म पुग्छौँ है। अनि इट्स बिन मेनी इयर्स, 6 years अफ एक्सप्लोरिङ नेपाल विथ होन्डाको प्रडक्ट्सहरू। हाम्रो पहिला बाइक थियो, त्यसपछि ग्राजिया, त्यसपछि अहिले होन्डा D125। यसको माइलेज चाहिँ अराउन्ड 50 km/l दिन्छ। इट्स बिन 6 months राइडिङ दिस स्कुटर है। अनि यो सिजन 4 को ट्राभल सिरिजको लागि चाहिँ वी हेभ अल्टिमाको ब्रान्ड प्रडक्ट्स विथ अस है। उहाँको चाहिँ नयाँ सर्कल वाच 2.0 छ यो अहिले चाहिँ है, भर्खरै मार्केटमा आएको। यसको चाहिँ अराउन्ड 4000 रुपियाँ। पर्छ। अनि
जम्मा 5 वटा गाउँपालिकामा विभाजित रहेको छ रसुवा जिल्ला। तीमध्ये गोसाइकुण्ड गाउँपालिकामा पर्ने धुन्चेलाई सदरमुकामको रूपमा लिइन्छ। यहाँका मानिसहरूको जीवनको केन्द्रमा रहेको छ धुन्चे। यहाँ व्यापारको निम्ति बजार रहेको छ, उपचारको निम्ति अस्पताल रहेको छ र साथै दूरसञ्चारको निम्ति नेपाल टेलिकमको सुविधा रहेको छ। राजमार्गको बगलमा रहेको घना बस्ती, त्यहाँ मुस्कुराइरहेका मानिसहरूको एक नौलो परिवेश र जीवन्त दिनचर्या बोकेर बिउजिएको थियो धुन्चे।
हेलो एभ्रिवान, गुड मर्निङ। इट्स डे 2 अनि आज हामी छौँ धुन्चेमा। यो चाहिँ हाइट चाहिँ 2030 मिटर जौसिलो हो है। अनि हिजो हामी आयौँ बेलुका लगभग 10:30-11 जस्तो बज्यो। अनि ट्रकमा आयौँ, केटाहरू चाहिँ अहिले बिहान गएर स्कुटर लिन लोकल बसमा गएको छ, जहाँ हामीले पानी परिरहेको थियौँ। त्यहीँ गरेर आइरहेछ। अनि आज चाहिँ हामी ठुलो च्याप्रोसम्म जान्छौँ। यहाँदेखि ठुलो च्याप्रोसम्म पुग्नलाई चाहिँ अराउन्ड स्कुटर वा बाइकमा चाहिँ 1 देखि 2 घन्टा जस्तो लाग्छ अरे। सो अब त्यही त धुन्चे चाहिँ एकदम अहिले मनसुनले गर्दा पहाड वरिपरि अलिअलि बादलको क्लाउड्स होइन, एकदम राम्रो भाइब छ। सो अब यहाँदेखि हामी ब्रेकफास्ट गरेर हामी अगाडि लाग्छौँ है त। सो सी यू एट ठुलो च्याप्रो।
यो इन्डिया बोर्डर नजिक भएर नेपाल रुपैयाँ देख्न सक्दैन ब्रो सुर्खेतको छिमेकी जिल्लाहरूमा चिर परिचित छ यो ठाउँ चाहिँ अनि यहाँ चाहिँ हामी घुम्न आएको छौँ अहिले अब म सुर्खेत ड्रप गर्नु सरी उहाँलाई चाहिँ पिकअप गर्नु जाने हो होइन अनि त्यसपछि सुर्खेतको डाँडामा धेरै भयो नि त गर्मीमा बस्दा बस्दा वाक्कै भएको त्यो गाइज अब हामी त्यो डाँडामा गएर चिल पारामा बसिन्छ होइन भागिसकी मुरी तल जाने भनेको त माथि माथि पुऱ्याइरहेको छ पानी परेर कहाँ छ
5 months ago, I took the biggest risk I've ever took on a car and bought Marcus Rashford's old Rolls-Royce Wraith.
No way, Rashford has crashed his car and taken the lamp post out completely.
I quickly learned how expensive Mansory parts were.
1,300.
What for that? Okay. So expensive, we ended up buying a whole other Rolls-Royce just to fix this one. It was our only choice. This was a project like no other, with hidden damage everywhere.
Oh my.
We even ended up chopping off the whole back end of the other Rolls-Royce. We did the same to the Mansory Rolls, and then took the back end of the parts car and fitted it to it, using techniques I've never seen before. All that was left to do was seal it all up, and then the body shop painted the inside and the outside, and the whole car is painted, but it's not home sailing yet. This car is far from done, but I'm hoping now we can build it up we broke something and finish this thing for good. Yes! But there is one thing that will stop us from doing that.
This is the sad side.
First step, we've got to put this £35,000 worth of interior, love it or hate it, it's Mansory. It's got to go back in the Rolls Royce. Everything, including the roof liner with all the stars in the top. Let's go.
Crazy times, can't you feel it?
First thing to go in is the rear parcel shelf, then everything else can follow. Next up, roof lining. The roof lining is huge and we've got to slide it through the side of the car, making sure we don't forget to plug in the electrical connections for the lights in the roof and the star lights. Then we can screw it in place. Yeah, boy!
Okay, let's bolt it all up.
Once we put the bolts in the back of the roof lining, the sun visors and the big interior light and controls hold the rest of the front up. And once that's in, I can work away at putting the B pillars and the A pillar trims back in place. On the front left, I've got to install the little triangle window first, which just bolts into place, and after that, I can install all the trims over the top of it, covering up all the airbags that we previously replaced. Then I'm hopping into the back of the car to connect up this little speaker, which is disguised as like a mirror with a few LEDs in there, but it's really delicate. And once that's in, I can start installing the rear door card, which clips into place and is held in with 3 bolts.
What do you rate the seats out of 10?
10, extra comfy.
What about looks?
The interior does stand out, and it's not to everyone's taste.
Next step, the seats.
But that's what makes Mansory Mansory. It's supposed to stand out from the rest and be customised to your own liking. And this is the spec that Rashford chose. And it just so happens to be the one that I'm kind of stuck with. But it's growing on there.
Hey! We're getting there.
Now that the rear seats are in, I can just slide in the cushions, which literally just clip into place. If you've ever worked on a BMW, then you can pretty much say you've worked on a Rolls Royce, because everything fits kind of the same way.
Look at it! It's blue! Finally!
I have left off this trim here, just because there is a bolt, which I need to get to for the window trim, which goes around the top. And once we have that, we can screw it all in and finish the very back of this interior. So I am thinking now to put the front seat in and sort of get everything done by that. Yeah? Whilst I was doing the interior, my dad was building up the passenger side door from scratch because the body shop completely stripped it to paint the inside and the outside of it.
Luke here with the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, and it is a beautiful cold fall day here in Alaska. I'm building bushcraft shelters, watching the northern lights, cooking amazing food, and having a great time. Stinks of rotten salmon, the smell I associate with the fall. Wherever there's salmon, there's usually bears. There's lots of salmon on the beach. Well, I didn't bring a tent with me, so I'm looking for places to build a shelter tonight. Oh, look at that. It's a small black bear print. That's his front pad right there. There's his toes and his claws. See this? That's a bald eagle print right there. You can see his talons. You can see he walked all over here. It's a wolf print. He went down here, then came back. The print of a little fox right there. A couple coyote prints. Right there. That right there. And there. All the animals are walking the beach looking for salmon. Nothing but stinking fish now though. this saw for 3 years now, 2 years now. I think it's done good. Tell you what, this is a beautiful spot on a beautiful day, and it's tempting to try to just sleep out under the stars, but it's going to get cold, bitterly cold tonight. The low is supposed to be around 20 degrees Fahrenheit, but there's a stiff cold wind coming off that lake. Luckily, that hill shelters us a little bit. If you go just 100 feet that way, the wind is just in your teeth. So the most important thing my shelter can do is block that wind. I got a nice little shelter here. Got this natural awning that'll keep the frost and rain off me. Got this windbreak up. I think it's time to build a fire and make some lunch. Bought this on our last trip to Japan. It's my first time trying it out. That works pretty good for taking limbs off trees. We're gonna make fire with a piece of flint rock and steel. Gonna catch a spark with the charred linen cloth. Got a piece of shredded up jute here. There we go. It's getting really toasty in here with that fire. This enclosed space captures the heat really well. We got some boiling bag rice we're gonna put in there. While my lunch is